ज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपासिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। नमो महावदन्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्यनाम्ने गौरक्षिते अङ्गश्यामलिं छटाभिरवितो मन्दे कृतेन्दुवरं जड्डञ्जागुडरोचितं विदधतं पट्टम्बरस्य वृन्दारण्यनिवासिनं हृदयसद्धामाभिरामोदरं राधास्कन्दनिवेशितो जलभुजं ध्यायेन्द्राम् तवैवास्मि न जीवामि त्वया विना इति विज्ञाय राधे तं नमामि शरणं प्रपद्ये। Krishna is so merciful and his ocean of rasa. In Krishna Lila he could not be satisfied, and that is why his three ambitions were not fulfilled. He took the beauty, golden beauty of Radhika and inner mood of Radhika, and he appeared in this Kali as Sachinandan Gaurihari. In childhood, he did so many sweet pastimes in Navadvip, and after that he was married, 2 marriages, and after that he went to Gaya, and he was associated with Ishwarpuri Path, and he took shelter in the lotus feet of Ishwarpuri, and he was initiated there. At once he was changed, and then he was running towards Vrndavana. Oh, very Krishna, very Krishna. Anyhow, he returned to Navadvip, but his life was changed totally. Always doing kirtan, he stopped his taking to Sanskrit, to Vyakaran, to others, and he began to Nagar Sankirtan and Sankirtan always. After some time, he left Vishnu Priya also, took sannyas, renounced order, and went to Puri, and from there he went to South India, met with Ramanand, and he told Ramanand that you should come with me, and he agreed. He left his service and joined his mission. He also came. In Puri, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu first he was taking part in Rath festival, and so many things were done. You know, Pratap Rudraja and Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's relations and what happened there. After 20, in the age of, after 24 years, he totally was changed. No Nagar Sankirtan, nothing. Always in Gambhira, waiting for Krishna. Oh Krishna, where you are? And all these symptoms of highest love and affection, also Ashtasattvik Vikar, Anubhav, Bharichari Bhav, all were seen in Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Anyone has never seen anywhere else. Only it was written something in Shastra. Even Sarvabhauma Bhattacharya, so learned, but he could not realize him. He thought that he is only high class of Vaishnava, Bhagavat, but he could not recognize him. Though Gopinath Acharya insisted him and told him very strongly that he is Krishna himself, but he could not believe. At last, he wanted to teach Chaitanya Mahaprabhu something, and after 7 days classes, he was changed and he became a pure devotee. He saw this 600 form of Krishna, Ramchandra and Mahaprabhu, and then he became pure devotee. Then he realized that how high class of Mahabhagavat is Rayaramani. So he requested that if you are going to South India, meet with him. So he went there and meet, and you know Ramananda Sambad. And after Ramananda also left everything and he came. Now Chaitanya Mahaprabhu testing that mode, 3 modes, which were only in Srimati Radhika. Mahabhav, Rudh Bhav, Adhirudh Bhav. More than this, which is only in the Swarup, constitutional things in Srimati Radhika. That is Madan, Modan, and after that, everything. Only 2 persons, Raya Ramananda and Sarup Damodar, used to be with him, consoling him, always weeping, sometimes falling down in the sea. Oh, Krishna is here, playing with gopis. Sometimes in Jagannath Bagh, the garden of Jagannath. Sometimes in the front of Jagannath temple. Sometimes so long, sometimes like a round figure. So it was very, very strange thing. At that time, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami has written in Chaitanya Chaitamrit, in last of Chaitanya Chaitamrit, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. In that stage, he composed only 8 verses. In that stage, not in first stage, last stage, when he is weeping so bitterly, oh Krishna, where is he? I am dying without you. Last stage of prem, Mahabhav. And at that time, he was discussing all these things in weeping mode to Raya Ramananda and Sarup Damodar. The sevak of his Gurudev was there, and he was complaining to Ramanand Sarutam, why you come in night here? You should not come. By seeing you, he weeps more bitterly. You should not come. You should try to console him, but when you come, oh, he weeps so much. Sometimes he becomes silent. So, this Siksastakam is so important. From beginning of sadhan bhajan and even in prayojan, Krishna prem is there. Sambandha, avidhe and prayojan. In this Siksastakam, you can imagine that how supreme teachings are the 8 Sikshas, 8 slokas of Siksastakam that he used to discuss with Ramanand and Sarup Damodar, and weeping. So it is so high class. But it is from beginning to end. Everything is in this sloka. Everything is there. Sambandha, avidheya, prayojan, everything. What is sambandha? What is the relation with Krishna to all the jivas? We are part parcel of Krishna. We are eternal servant of Krishna. All jivas in grasses, trees, everything. Yes, sir. But we are not realizing. Pujyapat Tribhikam Maharaj told so many things. You can see that, oh, he is very rough, telling so many things. But actually he is so merciful that he is telling. Really, we don't realize his teaching, but real thing is there. So Chaitanya Mahaprabhu is telling all these things. Cheto darapana marjanam, bhav maha davagni nirvapan, shreyah kairava chandrika vitaranam, vidya badhu jivan, anandambudhi bardhanam, patipadam purnamrta swadanam, sarvatma snapanam, param vijayate Sri Krishna Shri. Srila Bhakti Satyanand Bhakti Vinod Thakur has explained it in his explanation. Really, this Bhakya came from Prabhu Damodar and Ramanand. And anyhow, how Sarup Damodar and Ramanand inspired Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur. If Bhakti Vinod has not written the explanation of that is called Sanmodan Bhashya, then it was so hard that we could not understand. Very, very hard. We are lucky to hear all these things. Very lucky. We will explain these things from beginning, and after that we will explain Upadeshamrit and other things. So, he is telling Cheto Darpan Marjanam. Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur, Uttadesi. No. Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur. First he is praying like Mangalacharana. Panchatattvanvitam. Nityam pranipatya mahaprabhum namnasan modanam शिक्षास्तस्य भाष्यम प्रणीयते भगवान ब्रह्मा कास्नेन श्री अन्विक्ष मनीषया तदाध्याश्च कुटस्थो रतिर आत्मन जतो भवे. Now I am going to explain Sanmodan Bhashya. So I am praying my Gurudev. नमो विष्णु पादाय कृष्ण पृष्ठ गौर पृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमद्भक्ति प्रज्ञान केशवैसी नाम अतिमत्तर चरित्राय स्वासितानंद चपालिने जीव दुखे सदाताय नाम प्रेम प्रदाय. Without the mercy of Gurudev, without the mercy of Shiksha Guru, like that, without the mercy of high class of realized soul, we cannot know all these things. Try to understand and try to follow. Today I met a devotee and he or she was so hopeless that what should I do? I have no taste in chanting, remembering, hearing Harikatha. I know that a Baddhaji, conditioned soul, it is very hard for him to have a taste in chanting, remembering and hearing Katha. But yet, we'll have to obey Rupa Goswami, Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and Rupa Goswami. He has told, Utsahat, Nishchaya, Dharya, Tat Tat Karma Pravas, Sangat Tyaga, Sato Vritti, Sarve Bhakti. If there is no taste, no harm. Because for lakhs and thousands, but we are enjoying this world. We are conditioned souls. Anyhow, luckily, in the association of any pure Vaishnava, now we are understanding that what we are doing wrong. Now we should try to do bhajan of Krishna. We are now realizing. But anyhow, you are so weak. We are. In all respects, we are weak. We are not following all these things. There is no taste and all other things. So many weaknesses are in us. It is true. But I want to do bhajan. So we must not be hopeless. There is no word in hopelessness in this dictionary of devotion and love. No? Nothing. Always we should be happy. Jayatma samprasidat. If he was chanting, doing Hari name, hearing Hari Katha, it is sure that our Atma will be suprasannah. That is, will be so happy. Automatically. Though, if any devotee don't want to be happy, he wants that Krishna should be happy, but yet, automatically happiness will come. Surely it is. Bound. So, if you are weak, no harm. But we should try to follow Rupa Goswami. Utsaha, always be enthusiastic. If there is no test, even, I will chant, and Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna. Not very slow, soft. No. If something is coming in mind, then Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram. Shout louder and louder, so that these thoughts should not come, hopeless should not come. And if you will do very lazy in way, very what? In mind, then they will come and they will make you hopeless. Don't be hopeless. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu has told, Krishna has told, Vedas has told, our whole Guru Parampara is telling. So why be hopeless? Nothing to hopeless. If you are chanting only one name and it is pure, everything is done. So try to do it. Don't be hopeless. Utsahat. Nishchayat. Nishchayat means, I will surely attain perfection and love and affection of Krishna and service of Krishna and Radhika. Sure. If all have attained this, why I not? They were also Manusya, human being. I am also human being. Surely I did. I am like Prahlad. I want to do like Prahlad Maharaj, like Haridas Thakur. If prostitute is turned, if Jagai Madhai you are turned, why I not? So Sahat, Nishchaya. What is the meaning of Nishchaya? Surely I will attain Krishna. Thariya. If there is no taste in his name, something wrong is coming in the heart, don't be hopeless. Chant more, hear more, read the authentic books, Srimad Bhagavatam, Gita, Chaitanya Charitamrita. Dhariya. If it is some delay, no harm. No harm. If Hiranyakashipu has done austerities so hard for how many years? 6,000 years. 60. I know that Valmiki Rishi had that chanted Mara 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 Ram Ram. For how many years? 50,000, 60,000 years. And then he recited, Ram Slav, Ram service. And he became. And we want that in a moment we should be. It is not a Rasgulla of Calcutta. Indian Rasgulla. So don't be hopeless. Surely by this method, if you adopt, surely it will come. Because lakhs and lakhs devotees have gone in this same path. And I have decided to go with same path. If you will run, shutting your eyes and jumping in even, there is no chance of falling down. In Srimad Bhagavatam it has been written. This path is so easy, made more good than American streets or England streets or farms. There may be any peat in the street, but here in this, nothing. You can run by closing your eyes, jumping anyhow, there is no fear of falling. So why this should be so weak? Nishyadharyat tat tat karma pravartana. But I will attend this thing, so I should be sleeping, lazy, being lazy. No. Sat karma pravartana. Samanam, Kirtanam, Vishnu, Smaranam, Padasevanam, Archanam, Bandhanam, Daksham, Sakham, Atmanivedan. But in the guidance of any pure bona fide Vaishnava and in Vrindavan. But if not Vrindavan, then by mind we will be in Vrindavan always. No harm. We can be in Vrindavan. Anywhere in the part of world, we can be there. Our body is there, but mind, Krishna has arranged so, luckily, everything, that we can be in Vrindavan. I think that to be in Vrindavan by mind is more superior than being by body there. Because mind is so strong, powerful than this body. And to be with Atma is so more. So this is the path. So we should, especially you should try to do 4, 5 things. Sadhu Sangha, Nam Kirtan, Bhagavat Shraman, Vrindavan, Mathura, Navadip, Puri, Bas, and Shraddha Purvak Arth. 5 things. Sadhu Sangha, Nam Kirtan, Bhagavat Shraman, Mathura, Basi, Mukti, Shraddha. 5 things. If you are doing, maintaining all these things, very little, but not doing any offense, very quickly, in this fire, it has, at once you will have. At once means in this life you may achieve this goal of the life. So, Tat Karma Pravat, Sadhu Sangha, but all these 4 should be under the guidance of Sadhu Sangha always. In Sadhu Sangha, Nam Kirtan, in Sadhu Sangha, Vrindavan Vas, in Sadhu Sangha, Bhagavat Shravan, in Sadhu Sangha, Archan, everything. Common to all. Without Sadhu Sangha, not so easy fruitful. In this parikrama, we are trying to follow our 5 things here. Being in Vrindavan, always in Sadhu Sangha, always in Bhagavat Shravan, always Srimurti, everything is here. So we are lucky. Especially in the heart of Vrindavan, we are here. We will go to Radhakund and all other places. So, Tat Karma Pravartanam, Sangha Tyagat. Why it has been given in the end? Why not in the beginning? You should do bhakti. All these things. But it is so essential to give up bad association. What they become Maharaj told for 1 hour or more than 1 hour. Repeatedly he told. But we are so much more than him. We are stronger. We can defeat him. He should tell whole day, whole life, but we are also so strong that we will not fall. Don't be like this. Don't try to defeat him. Try to, what? Try to be defeated by him. Daily, he is so merciful that you don't want to listen him. But yet, he is so having no lajja at all. Repeatedly he reminds us. And it is essential. So, it has been told. Sangat Tyagat. You should try to give up bad associations of Mayabad, Sajiya, Sakhi, Bheti, and smart and self-enjoy. We should try to be. And most one thing, Siksastakam pravartana. Sattana. Sato vritti. What is the meaning of sato vritti? What our dyspeptic lines, Guru, Acharyas had done to maintain their life, we should try only to do that. If you are not following, you are bound to fall down. How Rupa Goswami, Sanatana Goswami, Jiva Goswami, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, Raghunath Das Goswami. After that, Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami, Vrndavana Das Thakur. After that, Vishwanath Chakravarti, Raghunath, Narottam Thakur, Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, Baldev Vidyabhushan, Srila Bhakti Vinod Thakur, especially he is more kind. And then Prabhupada more kind. Srila Prabhupada Bhakti Siddhanta. And we think for us, our Guruji is more kind. Bhakti Vinod Thakur, Srila Prabhupada could not took our this and could not bring. And for you, Swami is more, Bhaktivedanta Swami is more kind. Have so much strong faith on him. He has brought us. So we should try to follow how they maintain their life, and we should try to adopt. Otherwise, we cannot do all these things. So don't be hopeless in any way. I heard that Siksastakam Maharaj was telling that Gautam Rishi, Parvat Rishi, Angira. Angira Maharaj Rishi was so merciful. He gave his son to Chitraketu Maharaj, and after 5 years, and that son was dead. He was merciful or unmerciful. We think that, oh, he took his son after 5 years. But from beginning he was knowing, he was a realized soul and so merciful. And he wanted that I will give him son and he should die. And then I will go and give this actual truth. And he did so. So they are so powerful. So our Gurudev is also so merciful to us. You should try to think your Gurudev like that. And try to follow all these things. And then we will begin Sanmodana Bhashya. From tomorrow, just about 5 you should be here. Yes. And then 1 hour I will speak on this. And Pujapat Siksastakam Maharaj from Srimad Bhagavat 10th, 11th canto or Chaitanya Charitamrita or other Vaishnava will do. मैं बांग्ला में भी कुछ बांग्ला तो बोलबो किंतु एरा बहुत त्याग करे दिए एसेছে এদেরকেও কিছু দিতে কিন্তু শর্ত এটা থাকবে only there will be a condition and that condition will be that you should try to take it. What we are telling, we should all, ourselves also, you should also try to follow. Otherwise, no action. Try to follow as possible as you can do. but you should try to follow. And then, in a moment, you can realize all these things. So, today now, Aarti will be done. And I think if there is any problem for taking prasadam, it is delay for you at 9, and if you will tell them just after Aarti, you can sit and take prasad. We can arrange like this. So you can tell us that should be no problem for you. And in cooking, if any problem, you can do separately something, and you can advise us how we can arrange. Because they are accustomed to cook like Bengali devotee. So you should try to tell, and we will try to do like that. Any problem, you should tell us. But one thing I will say you, that you should enlist your names in their register anyhow, because tomorrow I want that we should decide that how many devotees are with us. They will go to parikrama, and you will have to give the list to Baswal. Otherwise, no permission. So, if you have not registered your name, anyhow today you can go and register your name. And you should give them card, and you should all have cards so that we can manage. বাঙালি যারা ভক্তরা আছে, যারা এসেছে পরিক্রমা, তারাও সবগুলি নাম লিখে দিবেন, যাতে কালকে আমরা বাসওয়ালাকে লিস্ট দিব, যাতে আমরা কত লোক অ্যাকচুয়ালি আছি, নাই তো অসুবিধা হয়ে যাবে।